Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Wednesday, October 16th, 2024 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is, I listen to myself so I can notice when my thoughts detour from my inner peace. So, we are a day out from this full moon in Aries, and full moon in Aries energy can definitely spike your inner fires. It can spike our reactions. It can spike the drama. But today is overall kind of quiet. We have one major connection that's happening not till late in the evening, but it's an interesting one. We have the moon connecting to the nodes on the way to the full moon. And so it's a great opportunity, a great day to check in. Like, am I aligning with myself? Am I honoring myself? Am I creating peace within myself? Because I really do believe that the peace in the world is a direct reflection from the peace that we're working on within. And I think we all have work to do internally. I know I do. I'm a pretty peaceful person overall, but I still have a lot of work to do. So this is a great day to check in and to notice when you may fall into people-pleasing patterns, because a lot of times when you're people-pleasing outside, you are suppressing your own needs, you're suppressing yourself, you're suppressing your own inner balance. So watch for that as we have the moon pull on the south node, but align with the north node. Now that's early in the day. The other connection we have is the moon in Aries connecting to Jupiter. Jupiter in Gemini. Work, brains, work. Connecting to Jupiter in Gemini. It's also building in some other connections. Connection to Mars, which will be early Thursday morning, as well as the full moon, which is early Thursday morning. So we're going to be feeling that building as we move through the day. And that Jupiter in Gemini is the where's your head at piece, because it's retrograde, and this is a great opportunity to check in with your mind and notice, is your mind inflaming you? Is it activating you? Is it making you mad by what it is thinking or what it's telling you to think? Or is it adding to the peace? And so checking in regularly will be helpful in this energy, because Jupiter likes to make whatever bigger, including the stories that it's telling. So it could be telling, like I said, inflammatory stories, or it could be telling cooling, gentle stories. And it's really going to be up to you what direction you go. I prefer to lean into peace. It doesn't mean that you can't inspect and reflect upon any of these energies that are coming up for you. Always can, of course, but you decide how much energy you want to give it. I think today's a really great day just to keep kind of checking in. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing with yourself? Now, let's talk about emotions, because we have the King and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like Spirit's asking us to be very mature when it comes to our emotional well-being. Tend to where we need to tend to ourselves and nurture ourselves, be in that yin, but also where we need to maybe put up some boundaries, any of that energy. We have the King of Cups for that. Now, speaking of tending to ourselves, Venus is finishing up in Scorpio. We have Venus moving into Sagittarius on Thursday, which means we're going to have Venus heading into that final 29th degree, and that along with the moon in... Geez, my brain is tired right now. That along with the moon in Aries, there we go, this building full moon in Aries can be very Mars-ish, wow, bullish, very reactive energies. Or Venus in Scorpio can know that no is a full sentence, lay down the boundaries, and really tend to your own personal intimacy, checking in with yourself. It's really going to be up to you which direction you go. These cards do seem to... this is actually funny as I see them now. Isolation, turning in, We are the world in reverse. So how do I take this? Take some time for yourself. You know, so often we don't like to be alone because we are alone with our thoughts and all of that, and we have to face ourselves. But today's kind of one of those days to tend to your inner landscapes. Emotional, mental, physical. What do you need and how can you show up? Love the card from Divine Abundance for today. Courage. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown, including maybe taking a little alone time with yourself. And this, you know, has a little tear. There's some tears to cry, and that's okay. And from the Cat Chaos, we have a little mantra right here. My happiness is a direct reflection of how quickly I can shift my perceptions from fear to love. So that's beautiful guidance as well while we are tuning in with our mind and how our mind is reacting to whatever it is stimulated by. So I'm going to leave that here for today. You can book a reading. Email me for that. Mini readings still happening right now. If you'd like to reach out, just have a little check-in. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and remember who you are, for you are the solution. Namaste.